Welcome everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're here for the first time, please click that subscribe button, and if you're here for the second time, we thank you for the support, and we hope that you enjoy the content, and you hope that you'll keep coming back. And you know what, you just hit the subscribe button and like the comment, and also hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any episode or any show or anything that we drop on the channel. I am Dumi, some call me Tu, some call me Dumisho, some call me Quentin, but then this is my channel, this TD everything. And today we're gonna talk about this topic that I'm gonna highlight right now. This topic that is very close to my heart. This topic, and talk about a man that is the man that I loved, a man that I enjoyed his music, a man that made an impact in my life, a man that made impact, an everlasting impact in South African music, a man that his loss still affects us to this day. His loss is still his loss still hurts us to this day. So without further ado, let's get into the topic. And also I want to give my opinion regarding this topic, and also just read the reaction from of other South African people, or every other person in Africa, because AK was a mega star. He was known everywhere in Africa and in other parts of the world. So we're just gonna go through Twitter and just see what people are saying regarding the news that we got yesterday, that two people were arrested for the murder of AKA, and which we hope that this will lead to something. This will not just be another case of Senzomiwa. We hope that the right people were arrested, and we can have a trial, and at the end of the day a justice can be done, and these people can be put away for a very long time, for as long as possible, because we can't have a situation where we lose people like AKAs. Let me just emphasize, every life is important, but if a mega superstar like AKA gets murdered and the case doesn't get resolved, it kind of it makes you think, what about the regular, not the regular, but then a normal person, someone who's not that big, or it's not like a celebrity, because we live in a country where the murder rate is very high, and there's such case. Normally the murder crimes or they don't normally get resolved in the country. And if the people that killed AKA can get arrested, I think it will be a step in the right direction. And even the people, everyone else that has a case that is still going on, a case of murder that is still going on, it will give them a hope, and make them believe that they might also get justice. The killers of their friends or a relative or another person can also be resolved. Because also I was I was watching a podcast some couple of weeks ago, and they mentioned that, I don't know you guys remember, but then a guy called Bheki was a crew member for Make G's podcast. He was murdered last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember very well, but to this day that case is still the murderer was never found. Even to this day the case is still open, and it's just gone cold, to be honest, because now the killer is on the loose. The killer, no one knows. The police never found out who murdered the guy, and it's just sad to see people losing their life in the hands of others, and the murderers are never found, and they're literally living their normal life right now. And the family is still mourning. The family is still mourning the loss of Bheki, and it makes it worse when the killer is still out there and is on the loose, and there's no the police have no leads regarding that. But then we don't know the full details of the case. But then I'm just assuming that a year has gone by and nothing has been done. Even with the AKA case, it has been a year now and nothing has been done. Okay, it's just now we hope that they arrested the right people, but then it took about a year before they can arrest people, and which I really hope that these are the right people, and something can be done after this, and it just doesn't just, because let's just be honest, these people were hired, and apparently like they were paid 800K. I mean, just imagine, that's insane. That's just crazy. Killing a megastar like AKA for a mere 800,000. That money is probably finished right now. That 800K is basically, I can honestly add, probably like it has run out. Like, it has run out now. They have no money to show for the killing of AKA. And also that, remember another thing, that 800, this 800K didn't go to one person. These people had, I don't know how many they are, but like now apparently 2 were arrested, and there's one that is on the loose allegedly. So in this 800, if there were 3 or there were 4, they had to split this 800K. And if there were 4, meaning they got like 200K each. And if there were 3, means they got like 200 and something K each. Which makes you wonder, like, was it really worth it? Was it really, this 800K, was it? I mean, no amount of money is worth a person's life. Let me just make that one clear. But if these people were smart, I'm sure they negotiated with whoever hired them to kill AKA. If they were really smart, these guys that murdered AKA, why? And you know how big AKA is, and you also know that, like, if you kill AKA, you're most likely to be found. As much as the murderers are not normally found in South Africa, but then AKA is a mega star. The family, AKA's family, could, if they could also like hire their own PI, private investigator, to solve the case, and work together with the South African Police Service members. And you're most likely to be caught. And if these people were smart, you make sure that you get AKA's contact. As soon as like someone calls you to murder AKA, you meet up with this person that is calling you to do this, and you, after getting all the information that you need from, or this guy's, after you guys negotiate and you plan the assassination of AKA, you go behind this guy that is hiring you, behind his back, and you try and get contacts to AKA or his family or any person that may be close to AKA, and you disclose this information to AKA. I'm sure if like, and then you have everything to show that like this is actually real and this took place. Let's say you can have like video or recordings of the conversation that was taking place when the assassination was planned, and you show him like, this what's happening, your life is in danger, this person is trying, put a press on your head. So because I understand you are a big star, I understand that like South Africa cannot lose a person of your caliber, especially for a mere 800K. Can we make a deal here? Can't you like at least like pay me, or can you offer me something that is better than this? Can you, so that like this person, now we can work together in order to get this person that is planning your assassination to get arrested? Because at the end of the day, the 800K has ran out now. They're getting arrested, and no one has won. Basically, AKA has lost his life. He's probably at peace right now, resting in peace. Rest in peace to AKA. His family is mourning. Look, I'm just like a fan, but it still hurts me as a fan. The thought of whenever I thought that, like, damn, Gonje AKA is gone, it still hurts me. It still hurt me so bad. And you can imagine what his family or close relative or the people, his friends and the people that knew him personally, how they feeling, how they go, what is it that they're going through on a daily basis whenever they hear AKA's music or whenever they think of him. Because like now, knowing AKA is a very opinionated person, and he entertained us. Like in so many ways that you can think of. And for us as a country, as fans, to lose a mega star like that is truly, truly heartbreaking. AKA is the first ever artist to make me go to the shops and buy sneakers. People have dropped sneakers, some other celebrities have dropped sneakers in South Africa. I never bothered. But then with AKA, I literally like woke up in the morning and went and bought sneakers, because that's how much impact he had in my life. That's how much I loved him. And for him to lose his life like that, and especially in public like that, it still breaks my heart. And I just hope that like he's resting in peace, and these people that murdered him can also like face justice. And honestly, I just hope like they can get the harshest sentence ever. It's just unfortunate that we don't have death penalty anymore in South Africa, because such murderers, they deserve death penalty, to be honest. Because we can't always have a situation where we lose people and these people don't face the harshest consequences. So I feel like this thing of arresting people, they're gonna live nice in prison and they get used to the lifestyle, and then after a couple of years they get released. We can't have that situation. Honestly, we cannot have that situation as a country, because these people are living comfortably in prison. They have cell phones, they have internet, they have everything, but they're people that deserve to go to prisons. People that like doing housebreakings and what such crimes. Yes, they can go to prison, but people that literally killing people like killing people literally like in public for everyone to see, these people deserve death penalties, if we're being honest. And this is a topic that like we should have as South Africans, because it can happen to any person. It can happen to you, it can happen to anyone that you know. So no one is immune to that. No one just think of this. Any person like right now that doesn't like you can literally like put a money on you and like, I want that person dead, and they will face no consequences. So these are the conversations that we need to have as South Africans, because literally it can happen to any person. It can happen to any person. So I just feel like it's about time that like something. I think they should. These are the things that should be debated in the parliament, because we can. The murder rate is out of hand right now in South Africa. It's just gotten out of control, and we need to be in control of the situation. We can't be losing people like this. Literally, like on a daily basis, people are getting murdered. And after a couple of years, they get arrested. Some they never get arrested, and then after the couple of years, they get paroled. They come back, and when you come back as a man, you're already done prison. You know like what the life is like. You're most likely to murder again, because you're not gonna get employed. You're not gonna. The economy is already bad in South Africa. For you to start a business, who's gonna fund your business? You're most likely to get involved in the crimes again, so that you can maintain your life, you can support your family, you can support yourself, and have this and that. So you're most likely to murder again in order to make to support yourself. So I just feel like let's just have a prison that is literally like built somewhere far, maybe in Robben Island. Every person that gets that murders, or any murderer is placed in Robben Island. Why can't that be done? Why can't we do that as a country? Why the parliament? Why the ruling country? Why can't they just decide? Okay, if you murder any person, if you're a murderer and you're found guilty in South Africa, you get taken to Robben Island, and they can stay there for as long as possible. They can, honestly, because we cannot have real murderers, cold-blood murderers, sharing cells with people that done house breaks, people that did pickpocket people. We can't have that. If you're a murderer, you need to be placed in Robben Island there, like, and you only get visitors once a year. We need to get these people need to get the harshest sentences ever, because this is getting out of hand. I'm telling you, if that can be done, people will think twice before deciding to take another person's life. So honestly, I think this should be debated, and this should be on it. Obviously, like my channel is not that big, and but I will continue preaching this until my channel gets big. It will get big. It will get big. I know that, but honestly, I think this should be one thing that should be considered. That if you're a murderer in South Africa, you get in sentence. If you found guilty, you are taken to Robben Island. I'm telling you, people, and even when you are there on Robben Island, make sure that you limit these people's rights for as much as you can. Make sure that you limit their rights as much as you can, and make sure that they get the harshest treatment, so that even when they get paroled or when they get released or after serving their sentences, they come back and tell these people, bro, life is hard out there. Life is hard. Don't do this. Don't ever they will not matter again. You go and search for prisons in Colombia, Mexico, countries like Colombia, Mexico, even some prisons in Africa. You see the living conditions of prisoners. You see how bad it is. Here in South Africa, it's not that bad. These people are living nice. So we can't have that situation where someone kills AKA, then like now he gets arrested and he goes and share a cell with share a cell with someone that his crime was to pick a pickpocketer. Basically, we can't have that. We can't have that situation. So I'm just gonna go through the comments. A mere 800k for AKA's life. So this one is just, what is it? Avi David. Okay, I read this. I don't want to waste too much time reading this, but I read this. Basically, it was just a confirmation of everything, of the arrest and everything. So I'm just gonna go through the comments. But they never arrested the person who ordered the eat. Exactly. I just hope these people that are arrested, they will disclose whoever paid them. It's probably not gonna happen, but I just hope they get them to sing. It's possible is the OPS friend. You will never know. The hitmen never speak. Oh man, I just hope they speak, man, because I guess they are coming but this one, then the mastermind. He's related to the president by marriage, and we also understand why he did what he did. Who is related to is related to the president, but who's related to the president by marriage? I don't know. Let me see. We don't involve us. Don't involve us. Well, now, what exactly do you understand? Rest for funners. Those of us know and understand. No, it had to happen. What are you talking about, my bro? Explain, my bro. Imagine you are a wealthy businessman in a province with high crime, and almost every person owning a gun or spear and shield and threatens everything that works to beat it up. Your precious 20-year-old daughter dates an all celebrity, and your daughter's behavior starts changing as a report of